Look at this old beauty. Just hiding in the trees. Oh, that sucks. Oh, the things I go through to get video. Oh. This old truck just rotting right into the ground. Looks like it had a load of rocks and it's for its last load. It's just going right back down in, but what a neat piece of history here. There's not much left of it. Still shiny chrome. Oh, there's a transmission if you wanted one. Probably an old 3-speed. I love those cool pedals. And that windshield's kind of neat. You could open it up and let some fresh air in. Yeah, what a neat piece of history. I don't think anyone's coming to save this old truck, but just returning to the ground. Some bullet holes there. Looks like someone did some roof patching along the way. Yeah. Sure not much left. It'd be neat to take something like this and turn it into a rat rod like Rooster has with no floor. So a fan sent me a link on Kijiji that this guy had a couple of old Kenworths that they were parting out. Now, of course, these are bed trucks, but this has got a supposedly a 4-speed auxiliary, some big peg wheels. Yeah, maybe we'll go inside. Oh, it's a little muddy. Still springtime in Alberta. Oh, there's that handle I could have used. Oh yeah, there's the stick. All right, now I'm guessing this one will have the old power tower on it. It's not a true 1241 Brownie. Muddy. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's back farther back. Usually they're not back that far. Should have brought something to lay on. And there she is. This is pretty far back in the chassis. So I think it's going to be tough to mount in Snowman. Be neat to twin stick it though. Yeah. Get a good view of it. Butterfly hood. Yeah, it's got the big hump on it for the PTO drive, so it wouldn't sit nice down in the frame. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Might be a little too hard to modify to make it fit, but darn. Some big top loader diffs. That's some heavy duty stuff right there. Looking for some tank bands as well, but those are some pretty nice ones. I don't think he's parting this one out. Like the glitter knob. There's another one over there. That one looks a little older actually. It's still got the motor in it. Ooh, air ride cab. Should steal those brackets for Snowman. Oh man, look at the mud. Should have brought my rubber boots. That one's gonna be tricky to get to. Yeah. Schmidt Drilling from Pinoca. Yeah, 4-speed in this one. Ooh, I do like the classic gauges. Look at that. Some instructions if you don't know how to shift it. Those gauges would be just mint and Snowman. I don't know if he's willing to part this one out though. Yeah. Cool stuff, but not quite what we're looking for. Darn, we'll have to stay on the hunt. He doesn't find old trucks, they find him. I was just driving past this farm and saw these old trucks sitting in the field, so I asked the farmer if I can go and take a look, and he said, yeah, but they're not for sale. Go figure. Yeah, not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, it's a neat Freightliner floor mat. Ooh, the smell is something fierce. I like the paint. Huh. Reminds me of the tire of Old Blue when I found it. But look at that bumper. Still shiny. Yeah, very nice. It's quite the grill on this guy. This one's a little rougher. I'm thinking early 90s, probably. Oh, the stick's gone. Must have pulled the engine and trans. Yeah, not quite what I'm looking for, but pretty neat nonetheless. Frame's got a little rust on it. Yeah, it'd probably take a lot to get these guys back. Yeah, a couple of neat old shakers. Saw this neat old cab over and old guy working on it, so I had to stop in and say hi, and he showed me his trucks and telling me a lot of stuff. He's saying I should take a painting course and learn to paint my own trucks. He said that's what he did, so maybe I'll look into that. Very cool. He said he found that old Freightliner sitting in the trees. Old buddy of his had a heart attack, and so they went and dug it out of the trees and towed it home, and he does the same thing as me. He's just got an addiction for trucks and can't stop working on them. I know the feeling. Well, what do we have down there? Looks like some more treasure. Should we go take a closer look?
Yeah, mule! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Look at that, a whole quarter section of treasure, and he won't let anyone go look at it. Well, good luck selling your stuff there, Dwayne. I won't be back.
That dirty Turkish harkaback flat and bought and fill a bucket.
So I was just at Harley getting some oil and gear for working on my bike, and I saw this neat old Freightliner for sale. Let's see, 18,500 for sale or trade. It's got the real high sleeper on it. It's with me and finding Freightliners this episode. Don't like the single exhaust. Some bags. I'd actually like to have that trailer more than this truck. Ooh, I could sure use this Packer. Okay, don't get distracted, Mark. Keep looking at the truck. Oh, just drip a little oil. Would really be my first choice, but not a bad looking truck. 18 speed. Got a moose catcher or a bull bar on the front. Yeah, she'd be fun to drive. Cool. So I was driving by and did a head jerk when I saw this thing in the corner of my eye. Class of 81. So I had to stop in. It's actually a heavy truck repair shop here. So this is one of his customers' trucks that's just sitting here, actually getting CVIP'd. So check that out. That's the grill denser I was talking about. You can see it's been, they get pretty damaged along the way. This is the classic bumper where you can mount those Perlux 200T lights. Yeah, Cat diesel power. I love that emblem. So yeah, he put it in transit to bring it here. He said it's almost done on the CVIP. It's almost passed. It's just there's some wiring issues. I like the classic Kenworth on the sleeper. Big 63-inch flat top. That's pretty rare. Yeah, it's a good looking truck. He actually took my name and number down to see if the guy was interested in selling it at all. So yeah, it's on the bags. It's got the 8 bags, 2 per wheel. Yeah, very nice. I like the big tank bands. Full circle oil field hauling. Yeah, he mentioned, oh, that's neat. A grab handle there to get in. I think I might do that on Snowman. Oof. Yeah, he said someone was mucking around in the wiring. It got fixed somewhere along the way, and it's just, it needs a lot more work. So they're still digging away at that. Yeah, it looks like there's still some work that needs doing. Oh, it's got an 18 speed in it. Oh, I like the classic button tuft or button tuck, whatever you call it. That's all original. Isn't that nice? And it's a walkthrough. That's pretty rare. That's nice because much easier to get into as opposed to the coffin bunk in Snowman. Yeah, what a neat old truck. Oh, it's even got the up on the roof panel. This is sweet. Right on. I was asking him if they do a CVIP on a straight pipe truck, and he goes, well, no, not really. You need some sort of box. So Lesco sells hollowed out boxes that you can put in at the Y-pipe to make it look like there's a muffler. And he said, well, he might be able to pass something like that. So there's always that. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I mentioned it's hard to find these heat shields with the holes all the way up and down that aren't rotted out. So that's why that was such a find to get those for Snowman. But yeah, very cool truck. Short hood, Canadian intakes. I like the triple eyelashes here. Yeah, she's a good looking truck. She's even got air conditioning up on the roof there. Big old cat in it. What is it, an A or a B? Looks like it's back there. Looks like an A. Oh yes, nice truck. Well, we'll see if he gives me a call. We'll see if it's for sale. But got to keep an eye out when you're hunting for these old trucks. Never know where you're going to find them. Now this is a trailer. Check out all those tires. That's just the back. And then there's another 2 sets of boosters at the front. Oh boy, I think this is the Prime yard. Yeah, that's quite a trailer. That can haul a lot of weight. Rolling the big gear into the oil sands. But I'm actually just here at Red Ram. I'm looking to get a few, see if they got some parts that I'm looking for. But I really like their billboard. Actually, there's some of the parts I'm looking for right there. I need some tank bands. Some old bias plies on there. Check out those old style brake boosters. Yeah. Same steering as the Snowman. Of course, engine and trans are gone. You can see the heat shields are rotted out at the bottom. That's the Canadian intake hood. It's cool though. It's an eye catcher for someone that's addicted to old trucks like me. All right, let's go in there and see if they got what I need. I'm at Kenworth trying to get some goodies that I need. And look at what is sitting in this yard. Do you know what this is? That is a 359 extended hood Pete. Talking to the mechanic here, he said that it's only got 100,000 miles on it. Unbelievable. What a truck. What's it doing at a Kenworth yard? He said it's getting some motor work done. Oh, I would kill for this truck. Big picket elbows. Yeah, he's got the heat shields on it so he can be CVIP legal. Unreal. That deck plate. What a 359 this truck is. I told him this thing is as rare as a 69 Dodge Charger. Wow. Maybe someday. So who says Peterbilt doesn't make a cab over anymore? These are obviously for utility, like a garbage truck or whatever, but it looks like they're still making them. Man, is it ugly. Yeah, just a tiny little cab over, but you can still get them. I had to stop and come and take a look at this girl parked on the side of the road. Now, is it a 797? Actually, when I was a mechanical engineering student, I had to do a presentation on one of these trucks. It's a 793, so I'm not sure. I know the 797, I think, is a 400-ton capacity, but this is probably up there. Isn't that crazy? It's quite the dump truck. I mean, look at the tires. This thing's incredible. I'm 6 feet tall and my chin's right at the hub. Yeah, check out the size here. So 46, 90R, 57. That's a 57-inch rim. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look at those hoses. Incredible. That's quite the shock. Wonder what one of these things are worth. Yeah. So these things are used here in northern Alberta in the oil sands area to haul the oil sands, the raw material that's mined out of the ground, to the processing facility. And they just truck it there and dump it out, and then it can be upgraded where they separate the oil from the sand. Just an incredible piece of machinery. I'm not sure why this one's parked here. I don't know, maybe they brought it up closer to the highway so it could be worked on. But what a beautiful piece of kit. I'd sure like to drive it. I was actually reading an article that said that the majority of drivers that the companies up here use are women, because they say that the women are a little gentler, a little smoother when they operate these giant trucks. They're not as rammy as men can be, and they don't require as many repairs afterwards.
Well, right now I am a haul truck operator. I operate the 797 and the 793, which are Caterpillar trucks, and also the Komatsu 930. They're the biggest truck in the world, so that's pretty cool in itself. It feels good, especially being a woman, driving the big trucks and running equipment. Everyone gets treated equally and we all get along great.
That's cool. Women are smoother operators. But the boy, look at the steering. Actually, what they're working on, oh, do not operate, looks like it's locked out. What they're currently working on is autonomous drivers for these things, where they'll actually just go on specific haul roads and they'll just use computers to operate them, so they can operate them at consistent speeds and such.
Autonomous haul trucks. Komatsu has developed technology that allows safe and efficient operation between manned mining equipment like shovels, graders, and dozers, and autonomous haul trucks.
But just such a neat piece of equipment. Had to stop and take a look. Take a quick peek in the cab here. Oh, it's an automatic.
No.
Yeah, it would have to be. You wouldn't want to be shifting gears all day in this thing. Wow. Quite a view from up here. So despite having mirrors, there's a lot of blind spots in these trucks. So if you're ever in a pickup and you go into one of the mine haul roads, you have to have, it's mandatory that you have what's called a buggy whip. So it's a big antenna on the back of your truck that makes it easier to be seen, so you don't get run over.
Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes.
So yeah, I just thought I'd share that. Pretty neat trucks up here where I work and where I grew up. So I thought I'd get some quick specs for you while I was still here. So it's powered by a Cat 3516 engine. That's 4,760 cubic inches, 2,400 horsepower. The 793D has a 256 ton payload, and its heap capacity, max capacity, is 250 cubic yards. The fuel tank holds 1,200 gallons of diesel. It's 45 feet long, 24 feet wide, and 20 feet tall, and has a top speed of 34 miles per hour. How cool. I wonder if the keys are in it.